Hi, happy Monday. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate this 1980s? I don't know if y'all can tell how neon pink it is, but I love it, okay? I am not a big fan of the 80s style, mostly because I always felt out of style because I never could get my hair to wall up. You know what I'm saying? You know, the wall. There wasn't enough hairspray in the world to hold this hair up. But I am digging this color. It's my company's new, they bought us new shirts. So I got this in black. This and black, not this in black, because this is pink. Anywho, it's been quite the busy day because I was off. You know, I was off Wednesday. It's my off day. And then I was off Friday just to have a day off, and I got real behind, so I'm trying to get caught back up, but I thought I'd take a moment and start this video. Well, what did I do last night? Well, first of all, the girls took me to dinner. We went to the Wingstop Cafe. I think that's a Wingstop. I don't know. I think that's what it's called, Wingstop. Thankfully, I looked at the nutrition labels on the food before I got there because most all of the wings had wheat or milk. Why? But I got the plain bone-in wings, and Naomi was like, why did you get bone-in? Why did you get bone-in? That's not what she said. She said, why did you get plain? I said, well, because everything I looked at either had wheat or milk. And I don't feel like feeling bad, you know? So I got the plain, and I'm dipping it in the honey mustard. I think honey mustard should be safe. I don't know what milk would be in hot wings, but unless they were counting the ranch. But the plain didn't count the ranch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But maybe it's in the seasoning or something. Oh, my dad said they think they have the shooter of the United Healthcare. Well, that's good. So anyway, we went there, and the girls gave me a beautiful snow globe. And I'll put a picture in of that because it's just beautiful. And then we came back home, and they came over, and all was well. But I wanted to tell y'all what Naomi said on the way home. Well, there was a lot Naomi said on the way home. But one of the things she said on the way home, when I was walking them back home, was, Miss Tracy, her house is on fire. Who? Your boss? I said, what? I said, oh, no, those are candles in the window. You know, Christmas candles. She said, no, Tracy, that's fire. A fire. It's a fire hot. I was like, no, I think it's Christmas candles. Are you sure? I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure. It's in every window. And I just texted her like 15 minutes ago. So I don't think her house is fully engulfed in this amount of time. But, I mean, I suppose it could be. So I texted her. I said, is your house on fire? And she wrote back, excuse me? I said, well, Naomi seems to think it's on fire because of the candles in the window, but she wouldn't believe me that they were candles. And she goes, oh, well, I did just put fresh batteries in them, so they are coming off as pretty strong. They do be coming off strong, but I kind of knew that they were candles and not fire. Fire hot. But I'll be back in a minute to tell you more of what Naomi said, because it's entertaining, okay? Okay. Hi, I'm back. It's a cold, dreary day. That's why you're not getting an outside video. I just pinched the crap out of my finger. It's fine. Let's see what else. Okay, so when they came in yesterday, we had just been to eat. And Phoenix comes in and goes straight to the snack cabinet, because, you know, I buy them snacks like goldfish and popcorn and things like that. I said, Phoenix, honey, you just ate. And she goes, oh, yeah. And then Naomi got onto her for going to the snack cabinet without asking for permission. She told her she needs to ask for permission before she goes, and just opens the cabinet doors. Okay, I mean, she's been doing this, but, whatever, whatever. So, fast forward, we played Operation again, and just hung out and had a nice little evening. And then it's time to go. Naomi comes into the kitchen and she grabs some chocolate that you melt and a bag of coconut, and she comes walking through the living room with it. And I was like, so you're just gonna take it? And she goes, well, yeah, I'm gonna make some of those treats. I said, didn't you just get on to Phoenix for the same thing? And she said, yeah, but I'm not going to eat it. I'm just making something for snacks tomorrow. Yeah, but that wasn't the point. You were getting on to her for getting in the cabinet without asking. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to get on to her for getting in the cabinet and not asking, what? Yeah, whatever. Then you should probably do the same. I don't care if you take the coconut and the chocolate. But I'm just reminding you that you just got on to your sister for getting in the cabinet without asking. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So as we're walking home, and she notices Tommy's fires flickering in the windows, I pulled up the recipe. It's those coconut things. I still didn't make them. And I said, oh, it says you'll need powdered sugar. Powdered sugar? I don't have any powdered sugar. I said, well, I do. We can go back and measure the powdered sugar out. Well, I'm not going to have time to make them now. What? What? She goes, I'm not going to have time now. Now that we've realized we got to take a minute and walk back to the house to get powdered sugar? Yeah, I don't have time. Okay. I don't care whether you make the coconut with the chocolate dollops or not, okay? But I don't know how adding 2 cups of powdered sugar to the recipe, or however much it was, is going to change the time that you have to make them all that much. That's all I'm saying. But that's the logic of a 9-year-old, okay? So then she starts walking on down the driveway, and she's limping. But she's only limping when I'm watching her. Sometimes she forgets that I'm watching her, and she starts walking normally, and then she starts limping again. She said it's just like her leg goes out from under her. Does it now? I said, do you think it's growing pains? No, something is wrong with my leg. I said, okay. I mean, just a few minutes ago, you were walking without limping. I'm just saying. And when we went into the restaurant, you were walking without limping. But, okay. I think it's a means to get attention. Okay. I mean, I probably did the same thing. I mean, hey, I told my mother the house was on fire when it wasn't. So then when I called her and the house was on fire, she didn't believe me because I called Wolf too many times. But I was like, no, really, the house is really on fire this time. It's on fire, okay? I didn't get in trouble that time because the house was on fire. It do be on fire, Mama. There's 2 fire trucks out front. I ain't lying about this one. Anyway, we had a lovely evening. The restaurant, there was no ice in the ice maker. So, you hit the button and nothing comes out. You hit the button and nothing comes out. So I said, there's no ice. And she goes, do you want ice? Yes. That's why I was trying to get it out of the machine, ma'am. So we all hand her our cups. And she put about that much ice in a cup that big. I was like, I hope this didn't cost you too much, ma'am, because I know ice is very expensive. So then I go to get me a carbonated beverage. Well, the carbonation was not calibrated at all. So I got a flat Dr. Pepper, which is disgusting, on top of that much ice. I like ice, okay? I'm an ice drinker. I'm an ice person, okay? I don't really drink ice because that hurts when it goes down, but I like ice, okay? I like for my drinks to be cold. Yeah. The wings were good, and the fries were really good, but, yeah. I walked up to the counter when I first got there, and she said, "You here to get something to go?" I said, "No, we're eating here." And she goes, "Oh, I mean, are you going to take my order? Do I just stand here? I mean, oh, what can I get you?" I was like, y'all are not winning tonight, okay? You are not winning, but we had a great time. That's all that matters. Whether the Coca-Cola was calibrated, because Phoenix got Coke and Bianca got, I think she got Coke. Naomi got tea, so she was the only one that had something that was actually good, because none of our drinks were carbonated, which is disgusting, okay? I mean, Naomi took a sip of my drink and she goes, "Isn't it supposed to burn the back of your throat?" Yes, ma'am. Yes, an actual good Coca-Cola is supposed to burn the back of your throat. Yes, you are correct, ma'am. That does have no burn. That does has no burn, okay? None whatsoever. Ugh. I keep thinking of a song. The roof is on fire, the house is on fire, something like that. And I went to YouTube and I listened to the song that was called The Roof is on Fire, and that's not the song I'm thinking of. And then I saw the video of the lady that was interviewed when her apartment complex was on fire. Oh man, the building is on fire. And it was popping, and she came out and she said, "Not today." Y'all remember that one? Just, if you want to look it up, just look up, The House is on Fire. It's a lady that's talking to the, interview person. Yeah, the newscast person, the journalist, the person from the news. I don't know what you call her, but, anyway, she'd be popping. She said the lady came out of her house and her baby didn't have no socks on, and she said, "It's cold out here." It's quite funny, but I don't know what the song is I'm trying to think of, but it's been blowing around in my head. But that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.